Hey everyone! So I just have been a little bit out of touch with a lot of people, and I have lots of messages coming in that I just haven't been able to respond to. So I thought I would jump on here really quickly to give a brief update and kind of let everyone know what's been happening here the last couple months. So I have now been at Lyme, Mexico since around October 14th, so just over a month and a half. My original end date was actually for the end of this week, I think around the 5th. And then I was going to have 1 or 2 days to get my medications together and then head home. That's been completely derailed, which is fine. We'll figure it out from here what we've got to do and where we've got to go to do it. But I'll briefly explain why, and then like just a sum up, and then if anyone wants to know the real reasons behind it and some more details, I'll go over that at the end of the video, or you can private message me and then I can tell you over video. It's just a little bit easier. So I'll say for now that basically what happened is the first week I was here, everything was going great. My body was responding to treatments really well. We had a lot of successes. Even my first hyperthermia went really, really well. My body tolerated the heat great, no problems at all. And then my second week, things kind of started to fall apart slowly. I ended up getting a really bad burn on my back where it kind of burnt both on the outside and deep inside towards the bone, right on my shoulder bones where they hit. Like, imagine if you were laying on a bed where your shoulders would hit the bed. So I've been dealing with that. They've been amazing as far as keeping everything cleaned and having the surgeon come and look at it when it came to that point. And the one is actually completely gone now. The other one we run into a couple complications with this last 2 weeks while my body's been distracted healing some other stuff. But I mean, overall, they're taking care of it. They're definitely handling it. So I'm confident in them for that. I'll post some gnarly pictures in the comments, or actually maybe I won't. Maybe if you want the gnarly pictures, message me so I don't gross anyone out by accident. So other than that, I've also had multiple infections other than the ones I came here to deal with that have come up, just some fungal things and stuff like that. Some kidney stones. I've had loss of function. So I actually lose my neck completely will bob, or my chest, or my stomach, like, or my legs. I'll just lose function of the particular area. So that's why in some of our pictures you've seen kind of a wheelchair posted. It also just kind of helps me be able to conserve energy and be able to go and actually do some things other than just laying in bed in recovery, because for your mental recovery, it's important to change things up a little bit. Some more of the complications we've had have been some pretty gnarly seizures the last couple weeks. Sometimes they're in my legs, more like the ones I was having before I left, where my legs would just shake violently. Sometimes they're in my core and it's like that. Other times it actually comes right up into my face and everything kind of slacks off, like this weird face. I don't know how to do it when I'm not doing it. And then it's very hard to talk after. So actually I almost completely lose my speech, or certain things are really hard to get out. It's been a little intense. And that's part of why I haven't been answering people on the phone, because I can't really talk on the phone and explain what's happening at the same time. My reading and writing has also been affected. It's very strange. I'll have moments of lucidity where I'm actually writing poetry and writing more than I have in years. And then I'll have the opposite as well, where I can't write even a regular sentence and I have to use my voice text a lot. And then same with my reading. Moments I can read a book, moments I can only read a sentence, and sometimes even that just doesn't happen. So it's a lot of neurological, a lot of things switching back and forth. This is all normal for the die-off. My doctor, Dr. Morales, is very confident that we're going to be able to figure this out. He has been here to the hospital. Oh, that's the other thing. So as you might have noticed, I have been in the hospital here since Wednesday night. So that makes it, I think, just about a week now that I've been in here. And he's been amazing. The head doctor has been here almost every single day to check on how I'm doing, to check on my case. He's working with a neurologist here who's been here every single day, checked in with me. He's open to things. He's discusses things with me like I'm a patient and like I'm a person with my own opinion. He has another night doctor on my case so that if anything happens at night, it's a doctor he's competent in, can handle my case. And the good news is that they found some similar cases to mine that we're going to be able to start doing some drug trials for myself, just to see what I respond to best and what's going to calm this down the most. Sorry, just a second. So yeah, basically everything's going good. Like, I can't say enough about the people down here. The nursing, the doctors, everybody has been so incredible. I don't even know what to say about it. Like, it's completely different level of care than Canada. Not to say the Canadian nurses aren't good or anything like that, because they are. It's just that you can really tell down here that shortage being made up for, and having the actual resources to have the nursing here, it makes a big difference. And the doctors speak to you like your patients, not just like you're crazy, which has been really clarifying. When I'm having my seizures, we actually got the ECG done, and she showed us, turned the computer screen to us and showed us the activity and explained everything. She even ran an extra little experiment on me at the end. Like, everybody's so thorough, and it's really been a breath of fresh air that way. So we're glad to be here for that reason. So the other thing I wanted to say is basically heading back to that thing of my body not taking the treatments as well as we hoped. Originally, I was supposed to be home December 7th at the end of this week. That's now been pushed to at least mid-January, more likely end of January, possibly even later than that. It really just depends on what my body does here this next couple weeks and how it responds to everything, whether I can get back on treatment. Basically, since that second week here, I've been off antibiotic treatment. I've been off any killing treatments, and I've just been doing detox and trying to keep my body stable. So they've been doing lots of saline, painkillers, anti-seizure medication, all of that kind of stuff, anti-nausea, and then very, very high level detox. So this way we can clear the die-off from bacteria that gets caught and clogs everything up. We can take all of that and clear it out of the body, and then be able to start killing more off after that stage. But first we have to clean things up a little bit more. So I'm just trusting the system. They really seem to know what they're doing, so I'm putting my faith in them. And yeah, so for those of you who wanted the first 5-minute scoop of everything, that kind of catches you up for the main points. Other than that, on one quick note, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone at home, and to everyone who's been here to help us. There really aren't words for the level of gratitude that we feel towards you for that. For those of you who have started prayer groups or started to try to find ways to donate, for those of you who've just asked how things are going, for those of you who've sent their well wishes of love, for those of you who have come for visits, for those of you who have been there through it all, we just I just really appreciate it, and I want to say thank you so much for that. So now that the cheesiness is over, let me find out what else was in my notes that I was going to tell you. I just want to say while I'm finding this, a quick hello as well to my brothers, Tanner and Brennan. I miss you guys. I hope that you're doing well. Keep working on your music. Keep working on building those arrows. Keep just enjoying life and being who you are. For my nieces and nephews, Cy, Brooklyn, and Landon, I wanted to say hello, and Auntie misses you, and sorry I haven't been able to talk very often lately, but hopefully we'll get to have a FaceTime or something really soon.